Hi Aries, welcome to your July 2022 monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This will not resonate with every Aries that watches this message. And because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Aries, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aries and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my intentions for this reading, Aries, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of July, to ask what may be happening in July, what's unfolding in July, and just basically channel some messages for you for anything that you need to hear right now. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what Aries needs to know for the month of July. Spirit, please provide us with the messages, the insight, clarity, healing, and guidance that Aries needs to hear at this time. Anything that will unfold for Aries, anything that has maybe already happened that Aries needs clarity on. What is your first message, Spirit? Okay, so we have Earth Elemental with number 6, and it says, I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. So Aries, July is a month of abundance for you that is going to be shown in the tangible form. I wonder if some of you are going to get, a raise in payment for your job, for your career. Some of you guys are going to start to see like little small things through the 3D world that show you that you're on the right track, the right path. I wonder if there's like going to be, some instances for you where people are going to hold the door for you. People are going to let you go ahead in line. Stuff like that for some of you is already happening, and it's almost Spirit's little sign that we've got you and you're about to see, the kindness that is being returned to you, Aries, is about to even show in more of a tangible form. Some of you may be starting to work towards a new home. Some of you are starting to expand your business. Maybe even some of you are thinking of taking more classes to expand your knowledge, to pursue in something that you've always wanted to do. This feels like you're making this a reality, Aries. Whatever dream, whatever goal that you have, whether it's on a career level or even just something as far as, I just want a new car, I just want a new job, I want, a long-term commitment from someone that I've been waiting for, but I'm on that brink of maybe just moving on and seeing what other opportunities come in. This is a general reading, so it's going to resonate with you all differently, but your abundance is about to pour in. Your prosperity is about to come in. And I feel by staying grounded, by, doing the work that you can do on your end to meet Spirit halfway, you're not going to be disappointed. There's something that you're making into a reality, and you're taking those first steps, and Spirit will reward you for taking those first steps. Again, like applying to those jobs, applying to those projects, taking those classes, those classes, doing your research. I don't know, even for some of you, I wonder if there's like a specific hobby that you're trying out or have always been curious about, whether that's like baking or photography, music, or something along those lines that you're looking to kind of get further into. Spirit's saying that this may be profitable for you, Aries. And we'll back you up with the resources, with the people, with, you know, anything that could kind of help this prosperity come in for you. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. Tell me more about July for my Aries. I would feel like for some of you, it's like redecorating the home, remodeling the home. Maybe even some of you are looking into refinancing your home, or it could be an apartment, you know, wherever you live in. Tell me more about July for Aries. There we go. Farewell to the moon with number 17. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Okay, so this is interesting. The day I'm filming this, you know, later on in the night, it's going to be the Capricorn full moon. So, you know, whether you'll be watching this around then or something is going to happen around the Capricorn full moon that's coming into manifestation, I feel that for some of you, maybe this is the time to release, because it says farewell, anything that may block you from receiving this abundance and this prosperity. Any beliefs about yourself and your abilities and your talents and your skills, anything that people don't support you in. But I wonder, Aries, if some of you have been curious about studying more about the lunar cycles, about, you know, the moon magic that maybe some of you are kind of dipping into. Paying attention to the moon and this, how you feel around the moon. I wonder if some of you have Cancer placements in your chart, and if so, check out the Cancer reading to see if there's messages for you there. But yeah, I feel that for a lot of you, you know, there's some sort of reward or some sort of abundance or some sort of opportunity to expand whatever this is that you're trying to make a reality is going to come into your life in July, maybe around the middle of July, between the 13th and the 23rd. I kind of feel for a lot of you, maybe a prime date for you guys or a prime timeline. With whatever is coming in to present itself as an opportunity, it is going to put something else to an end, which is something that you may need to decide what it is that needs to come to an end in order to create room for this abundance and prosperity that so much wants to come into your life, Aries. You know, maybe again, some of you, I don't know why I pick up on, you may be working like 2 different jobs, or you may be, you know, picking up one certain job that you just need to do to pay the bills for the meantime, but you know, there's something more that you want to accomplish, that you want to get into. And maybe it's time to say goodbye to that job that has been the mundane, that has been temporary, so you can pursue this prosperity and this abundance with all your energy. I feel like for this card, for some reason, I feel there's a need to channel and funnel your energy into the prosperity, into the whatever goal or ambition or dream that you have to make a reality. With this farewell to the moon, it kind of feels like even for others of you, there may be certain relationships that you're putting an end to. For some, it feels romantic, actually. So it's weird, I kind of picked up on that. Like maybe you've decided you've waited too long, that the time where you really wanted this, needed this person to step up and work, they haven't done it. But Aries, I promise, although it may be a hard ending or it may be one that isn't easy to come to terms with, you will be repaid. Okay. And I even think that like what's around the corner for you, if this is pertaining to romance and someone who isn't appreciating you, it's going to fulfill you a lot more than this person or this thing ever has. This person I pick up for some of you has just made you wait and wait and wait and wait. What are you waiting for anymore now? It's either this easy, you want me, you want to pursue me, we want to continue growing this, or you're going to miss out on an opportunity because I would have given you everything. but you're not taking that chance on me, so I'm going to have to take it elsewhere. And you will be the one that got away, Aries, with this farewell to the moon energy. Like, they'll still have dreams of you, daydreams of you, you know, wishing for you, yearning for you once you're gone, truly. But Aries, again, like with whatever you're leaving behind, it has to be dealt with in order to make this a reality. And I wonder if that's just confirmation for someone out there as well. Someone could have like a moon tattoo, a crescent moon, or like jewelry that has like a crescent moon pendant. But yeah, I feel it's like a bittersweet ending here for you, Aries. But I promise it's worth it. With whatever you have to put an end to, you know what it is. You know, with this card here, you intuitively are feeling, and you said, yeah, Mermaid, I know exactly what you're talking about here. Interesting. Let's keep going. Tell me more about July for Aries. It's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. I believe Scorpio had this card. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, you have Scorpio in your chart, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. Yeah, again, I wonder if there's been something that, even if you've been trying to leave it, Aries, you've been trying to walk away from it, you've been trying to put it into it, it's been trying to cling on to you. I'm just looking at those scorpion claws, right? It's someone who, you know, doesn't want you on your terms, won't compromise, but at the same time will cling on to you so you don't fully go. This person, I don't know, again, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a job, it could be a friendship, whatever. It's like they want to have their cake and eat it too. And they know you're the icing on top of it. And so instead of trying to work with you on it, they're just holding you back, Aries, from pursuing a new chapter, from going into this new level of prosperity. And I wonder even if for some of you, it's like you've been kind of, if this is career related, like applying to jobs on the down low, you know, because you, I don't know, just have been not feeling like you've been fulfilled in some sort of situation in your life. So as like an example, I'm just going to apply to jobs and see what offers I get. And I think you're going to be hearing back from them very, very soon, Aries. And then you're going to struggle with kind of leaving your current job because you don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to, you know, stir the pot. But at the same time, Spirit is saying that there's something in your life that has been weighing you down. That's time to say goodbye to, so you can clear the room for the new opportunities to come in that I feel for a lot of you, they already are coming in. And I really do feel like, you know, for some of the signs I was picking up on, like a lot of negativity was stemming within them, past fears, wounds, hurts, insecurities. I feel this is outside of you, Aries, which is even more relevant to end. Because I really do feel if you were to have it your way, you would have ripped the Band-Aid off by now. But again, maybe it's something that's a little bit more complex, a complex relationship, a complex position at your job. But yeah, Aries, I really do feel that if you start to look towards the new, start to at least look in the direction of what could possibly happen if you start to get out of this stagnant, unfulfilling energy that you may find yourself in some aspect of your life, you're going to start to see the, you know, the pot at the end of the rainbow full of gold. Spirit's trying to let more security come into your life, more stability coming into your life. But if you're doing something just to pay the bills and there's no fulfillment there, it's not going to keep you happy. It's not going to want you to have you stay somewhere consistently to build on it, to grow on it. And maybe even for some of you, again, if this is a relationship, platonic or romantic, you're starting to see that it was built off of some faulty foundation. Interesting. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. The Magician. Yeah, I do feel like in your own way, in a, I don't want to say sneaky way, but definitely on the down low, you've been manifesting, you've been putting some sort of effort in there to start exploring new opportunities, to start manifesting, you know, more prosperity into your life through a new avenue, on a different way. You guys have already been starting to do that. And some of you, like I said, are starting to see the offers and the opportunities come in. And it was all the work that you've done, Aries. But I feel like you've had to do this in a way where not a lot of people knew what you were up to or knew what you were doing. Especially if this is like going in regards to like a specific someone in your life. And I feel, Aries, I don't know, maybe there was some sort of level of codependency that was existing in your life, whether it was one way or both ways, that you're starting to see that you became a little deeply too invested in that codependency, or it kind of spiraled out of control in some way. And by regaining your independence, by retaking your power back, by deciding, you know, this is my life at the end of the day, and I choose how I want to live it, and I want more stability. I want something that will give me prosperity, that will give me financial security, but will also make me happy. There's some sort of level of power that's growing in you, Aries, that you've kind of started to plant the seeds in earlier months. I'm hearing March for someone out there. Like there was something that you decided from March that you were going to work towards. If it doesn't happen by the summer or whatever, then that's when I'll start to make that change. And those seeds have been watched over. Those seeds have been cared for. And now I feel this is the prime time to start making those changes, to leave, you know, unfavorable situations, relationships behind. You're in prime manifestation mode right now, Aries. And if you believe in yourself and you take the action to get this reality here, you're not going to fail. Spirit wants you to know that. You're talented, for sure, with whatever that means for you. You're talented at what you do. You're talented at the hobby you're kind of interested in pursuing. So why not go for it? Yeah. Then we have the Chariot, 2 major arcanas here. Cancer energy. I also feel Sagittarius energy for me as a reader with this card. Yeah, there's something you just want to move away from and you want to head towards. There's something that you are ready, more than ready, to start pursuing. This could be an energy outside of you, Aries, where, again, I feel if you start to say goodbye, it's going to want to cling on. It's going to want to chase. It's going to want to get you back in some way. But, you know, Aries, like I said, your destiny is your own. Your life is your own. You're a free spirit. Even if you've like been finding yourself in this like codependent, for some of you, a codependent type of situation or relationship, you're seeing how much it stifled you. You're seeing how much it's held you back. And you're not the one to be held back. Let's be real, Aries. So there's going to be something towards like the middle of July that is going to propel you forward. That, you know, it may be difficult at first because you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You don't want to, you know, create tension between you and a certain situation or a person. You know that there's better around the corner. You know there's more out there for you. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to move on. I feel an adventurous side coming out from you, Aries. A curious side. A side that just wants to start, you know, making all this manifestation, making this, you know, goal a reality. And, you know, the prime time to start, you know, having this in motion to move this forward will be mid-July. Around the Capricorn full moon. Definitely. You're ready. You're prepared. Spirit is telling you, you have been preparing for this and now it's time to act, to move forward, to go. The green light is being given to you, Aries. From Spirit, from your spirit guides. wonder if there's a certain road trip that some of you have been wanting to do too, that you've been putting off. Go for it. There needs to be a change. And then your third major arcana to top all this off with was the High Priestess. You have the Magician and the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. You guys really are magical, powerful beings. And yeah, I think some people take magical a little bit out of context. Of course, I don't mean that you can, you know, make something appear out of thin air. But your thoughts and your actions, when they're in its highest vibration with the best intentions backing it up, you will achieve what it is that you want to accomplish. You will get there. Spirit is, you know, very, very much in tune with you now, Aries. Maybe some of you have been starting to pull your own cards, have been, you know, doing some rituals, some affirmations, magic manifestations. And maybe by the end of the month, you're going to see how your manifestations have become a reality. But with the High Priestess too, and it is time to release negativity here. I do feel that there is still someone who, I don't usually get this with the High Priestess card, but if this High Priestess is outside of yourself, is not you, let's just say, they are trying to manipulate certain things. So I'd be very careful, especially if this is the person you're thinking of saying goodbye to. They're going to try sneaky ways of emotional manipulation, not being out front about it, but like one way or another, you'll be mine again. I'd be careful about, you know, people's energies being sent your way, that, I don't know, certain criticisms just to keep you complacent. I even wonder if some of you have like a toxic coworker or like even a toxic boss, that it's time to just leave that situation entirely. And maybe for a while you just wanted to stick through it. You didn't want to quit. You're not a quitter. But I think there's a difference between quitting something and recognizing when something doesn't serve you anymore. It's not beneficial to you anymore. So why would you stay? Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Taurus energy, Libra energy. This is going hand in hand with this Earth Elemental card. Your fruition, your harvest. You know, again, for some of you guys, you are creative. You have a creative gift. Writing, drawing, making music, singing, dancing. You bring beauty into the world in some sort of way. And I feel, again, if that's something that's been on the back of your mind, wanting to kind of dive further into, that could be your end game of how you earn your income, or what your main source of income could be down the long run. And simply too, this High Priestess energy just could be the hunch that you've been having about, you know, this, it's time now. It's time now to move forward. It's time now to leave something behind. It's time now to start acting on my intuition of what I've been curious about getting into, what I've been wanting to start putting my energy, my time into to manifest. But July is the month where you're making this a reality. You're starting to plant those seeds. You're seeing them grow. Now it's time to kind of just start to move away from anything that would hinder that progress, hinder that potential. Because right around the corner, Aries, you will be sitting pretty with all that there is to, that you will accomplish, all that is that you will be known for with the Empress. I feel for some of you, it's like you've been, for a long time, again, with this farewell to the moon, been working too hard at something that isn't making you feel appreciated with the Empress here. And you deserve to be the Empress. Regardless of gender or sex, it doesn't matter. The Empress is someone who doesn't chase anyone that will not provide, that will not give the way they provide and give. So it's kind of like Aries in this timeline in July. It's time to close out one chapter so a beautiful new one can begin. You can make it happen, and the universe will back you up. So let's go ahead and get one more card for my Aries about July through this Angel Whispers card. It's going to be like a little last note from Spirit. Anything else that Spirit wants to finish your reading off with? Any last minute advice? Life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not on what you haven't. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying here. You know, I think life generally is short. I do believe in reincarnation. I do believe in multiple lifetimes. You may differ in that opinion, and that's okay. But regardless, like the life that we have on this lifetime, in this, you know, moment we have, we can't just waste it away by not fulfilling and not pursuing our passions, our dreams, our goals. And anyone that just takes away from that too, we don't want to sit in that for too long. There's so much that you can be achieving now. And what I find kind of interesting is, you know, focus on what you can achieve, on not on what you haven't. Some of you, especially if this is something about like some sort of new career or new hobby, you may be thinking like, oh, it's too late for that. I'm too old for that. Having all these excuses, but Spirit's saying there's no reason to stop yourself. We're telling you now, it's not too late. You're not too young. You're not too old. The timing is right. And just take that first step, and we will be backing you up the entire way. And we'll be rewarding you too once you make the effort, once you make the initiative. But there's something that has to be released first before this can fully be fulfilled. So what is it that you need to release, Aries, so this beautiful new energy can come into your life? Thank you so much for joining me here for this reading. I really hope that's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's happening in July. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.